The Sonic movies have really started to resurface the road for video game movies, giving people hope again that a movie on a video game can actually be done right. And with the release of the Mario movie, a lot of new ideas and tones have been put on the table for the direction Sonic should take with the third movie and not butcher it, like every third movie in the trilogy seems to do. In just over a week, it had made 700 million, nearly twice as much money as Sonic's 400 million that had taken 13 weeks to make. Even with how amazing the Sonic movies have been, and the future they've set for video game movies, they still can't hold a candle to Nintendo and Mario, and they need to make a step up if they want to have any hopes of being a contender again. I got to see the Mario movie the day it came out, and it was an absolute masterpiece, with solid voice acting even from Chris Pratt, great humour and jokes and top tier music, that quickly won over both new and die-hard Mario fans alike. However, it still wasn't perfect. The plot was very bland and underdeveloped, progressing events very quickly without a proper and consistent build-up of action and conflict to keep you engaged in what happens next, and was more dependent on sentimental values to keep people interested than anything else. And this one might be a bit of a small one, but I was hoping they'd give a backstory on where the power-ups came from, like if they were found somewhere or where they were made and how they work. But I still think Sega should really take some notes on how to win over their fans like Nintendo did in a heartbeat, and we'll be going over what direction I feel like they need to take to do that. Now, the main thing they need to work on for Sonic 3 would definitely be plot development. Even though Sonic 1 and 2 both had some really funny and memorable moments and characters that have consistent arcs, the story they were telling was so forgettable, and most people wouldn't remember the details of the story other than the plot templates being used from the games. It was still more memorable than the Mario movie's plot, having some action scenes intensity, but it didn't really have a proper climax elevation that any movie or story should have. I hope in Sonic 3 they can fix that so it's much less forgettable, and especially with Shadow being in it, there's lots of hope for some complex writing. Now, even though the Mario movie did go over the top with sentimental value, constantly giving throwbacks and references to their games, it was still an important touch to put in, which Sonic should take inspiration from, only just toned down a little. I was also thinking they could take inspiration from 06, from the way Shadow was portrayed, and it could definitely be a good time to rebuild the plot as it should have been, and could even use that to introduce Silver at some point in the next movie. Just please no more Princess Elise, that was bad enough, and all of you know why. And if you don't, then count yourself lucky. I feel like with the music too, that they could use Keep Up by Juice WRLD and obviously add some of the soundtracks from the Sonic games too. And there's even more they could do, just taking suggestions from their fans on what they want to see in the movie and the entire franchise in general. It's looking to be more hopeful that this is going to finally start happening with the free game they made and released on Steam. If you don't know, yeah, they released a free new Sonic game where you find out who killed Sonic. I'll leave a link in the description for anyone who wants to check that out. Also, let me know what you think they should do for Sonic Movie 3. But that's going to be it for this video, so if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and peace.